What was our high school like when you started here?
The high school here, Christopher High School, it was pretty much like it is now. It's a small atmosphere, lots of good kids, and everybody seems to be active in all the sports, and so it just, it's very similar to what it is now, and enjoy being here.
When did you start coaching at CHS?
I started coaching here. My first coaching job was in 2010, where I was the head freshman boys basketball coach. And then in 2011, when the head football coach job came open, that's when I took over for that. And since 2011 to now, I've been coaching football, track, and basketball here. So I'm busy all year round.
How long have you been a coach?
I've been a coach for a long time, since 1996 was my first job as just an assistant coach in a little town in Missouri. It's called Memphis, Missouri. And then in 1999, I got my first head coaching job in Missouri. So since 1996 until now, so what's that about? That's 22 years. It's been a long time. So I enjoy it.
What kind of sports did you play in high school, and what positions did you play?
Well, in high school, I was fortunate enough to play every sport. I played football, I played basketball, I ran track, and I also played baseball. In baseball, I was a center fielder, and as far as defensively goes, and basketball, I was just a guard, and in football, I played wide receiver and defensive back, as well as a little quarterback. And then in track, I ran the 400-meter dash, the 800-meter run, and the 110 hurdles and the 300 hurdles. And it kept me busy all year long. So, but it was fun.
What was your best year coaching? And what sport was that in?
My best year, record-wise, was my first year at North Shelby High School in Missouri. Had a good group of kids coming back that were good core of juniors and seniors, and we finished with 8 wins and 2 losses, and we won the conference championship with a 6-1 record. That was a great year, and it kind of spoiled me as the first year as head coach. Since I've been at Christopher, we had a good year in 2011 and 2013, not winning wise, but the kids were just outstanding kids. And really enjoyed working with them, and we had a lot of fun. We were very competitive. We just didn't pull out those wins. So I would say those years.
Why'd you pick coaching at CHS?
Well, I'm originally from Missouri, and some different circumstances, I moved down here, and since being a teacher and a coach for my whole entire life, basically, it just kind of fell into place being here. I love being here. I don't want to go anywhere else or teach anywhere else or anything. So it just kind of came about that that I fell into this job, and I really enjoy it. It's a good atmosphere. It reminds me of where I was at when I grew up. Same type of school.
Tell me about your college years.
Well, my college years, they were busy. In college, I was very busy. I played college basketball. I played college baseball for a year. I also played golf, and I ran cross country. So it kept me busy. The thing about college is that you kind of find what kind of type of person you are. You're around other people with same interests, and by doing that, I've met the best friends of my entire life. I'll always love my high school friends, but the college friends, they are outstanding, and I stay in touch with them all the time because you're around them all the time. So the college years, it was a great experience. That's where you become from a young man to an adult, a grown man, and that's when you prepare yourself for the next chapter of life. So I wouldn't trade any of that for anything.
Tell me about when you were in high school, and where did you go to school at?
Okay, I went to high school in a little bitty town called Edina, Missouri, and we were a county school, and we were called the Knox County Eagles. Our colors were very similar to Johnston City's. They were red, black, and white, And it was, again, a very small school. I had 54 in my graduating class. Small-time football, very similar to Christopher High School. We did not co-op with anybody, but we were a county school, very similar to Hamilton County High School. It was a great time, very rural setting. In the summertime back then, we didn't have a lot of lifting weights. Then it wasn't, but what I did is I worked on a farm in the summer and I bucked bales, and that still kept me in shape and everything. But I loved it. Very similar setting to Christopher High School. That's why I think it's a good fit that I'm here now, and I like it so much.
What was it like being head coach at Missouri?
It was outstanding. It was just it was a very small community when I was the head coach there, at North Shelby. Everybody supported you because they just wanted the kids to succeed, and that's the way it's been here as well. I've had a lot of support from everybody in the community and the administration staff and co-workers, and so they're very similar in the coaching spots of it. One thing is, I was a lot younger then, so I probably had a little bit more energy. My first job I was 25, so but the thing that I know that's a good fit here now is because whenever I go home back to where I grew up, I'm homesick from here. And so now I know, this is where I'm meant to be.
What did you enjoy doing on your free time?
My free time, well, I like spending time with my wife and my kids. We try to get them involved in sports, and we'll go on bike rides and hang out and play board games and stuff like that. I also like attending concerts. I like to attend ball games, baseball games, football games in my spare time with my friends. And but when it comes down to it, most of my time is spent here, and which is fine with me because this is what I love to do, and I just make it work.